Hi everybody, so today I'm going to do a review of the KJV Concord Reference Bible. This one is by Cambridge. It is in the black calf split leather. All Cambridge Bibles come in a very nice clamshell box. I do like the way that they do their packaging. Protects the Bible when it's not in use, plus it looks nice and classy. There is a little bit of information about the Concord. There are some of the features of this particular Bible, which we'll see here in just a moment. There's an example of the font. And of course we've always got our model number on there, a little bit of information about Cambridge and the fact that they are the oldest Bible publisher in the world. Here's our ISBN number. This one retails for $175. You can definitely pick it up for less on christianbook.com and probably some other websites as well. So let's take a look at the actual Bible. So this one here measures out at 8 3/4 inches tall by 6 inches wide, and this one is just an inch thick. So great take with you anywhere Bible, nice size to take with you to church. It's got nice head and tail bands. These are not the stock ribbons, those have been changed. As you can see from the gold gilding, Cambridge does just an amazing job on their gilding. I mean, they know how to do it. So the gilding just looks fantastic. It's got a nice spine, so we've got Holy Bible, King James Version, red letter edition, and then we've got Cambridge with the Cambridge crest. That's their coat of arms. On the front we do have Holy Bible, so I do like on the King James how they have that on there. I think that it's usually only on the KJVs that they have Holy Bible on it. Give you a nice close-up of the grain on this calf split leather. I really do like their calf splits. I like the grain on them and the way that they're done. The perimeter, it's not stitched, but it does have a nice tool line all the way around the perimeter, as you can see there. It does have a vinyl paste down liner. It does tell us that it is in fact calf split leather. And then we do have our Cambridge craftsmanship card that also has their warranty information on the back. So if you pick up a Cambridge, make sure you hang on to this for warranty purposes in case you ever need it. We're going to get right into our presentation page. I do like the way that they have that little design in the border around the pages. We've got a nice page for family records, page for children, got 2 pages for marriages, one for grandchildren and one for death, and then we get right into the Bible itself. And there's just something special about a Cambridge KJV. They're just so unique. So that tells us our typeset and everything. It is printed and bound in the Netherlands. So here's a little bit of information about the KJV. There's a good close-up of the Cambridge crest, their coat of arms. I think that's super cool. I love that they have that on the KJVs. I just think it looks awesome. And then here's some of our contents. So it's nice because we do have the notes on the pronunciation and the references. We've got the epistle dedicatory, translator to the readers, names and orders of all the books, and then some of the features in the back of this Bible. We've got the glossary, concordance, dictionary, and maps. And I wish that all KJVs would have both of these. I think all of them should. So it is nice when the King James does have them. So we've got our pronunciation marks, and then we've got our epistle dedicatory. And even though that is a smaller font, the print in this is just fantastic. Nice, bold, dark print. I mean, Cambridge definitely knows how to do them for sure. So there's the rest of the epistle dedicatory. Then we get into the translators to the readers, which if you've never read it and you get one of these, I would definitely recommend reading this. I think everybody should at least read that once. It is pretty neat. So that goes on for several pages, and then we're going to get into the Bible itself. So and then we've got our typical page of the books of the Bible, and then we get right into Genesis. So we've got a nice double column format with the center column references. The font in this one, it is an 8-point font. As always, the camera is picking up a lot more ghosting than what it actually has. You don't really see a whole lot of ghosting to the naked eye. but an 8-point font. But the way that the print is, with it being a nice dark print, it is really nice and readable. So you can see there, when that page isn't just smashed up against the other one, that you really don't get very much ghosting. Just nice, crisp, dark font. The center column references, even though they're small, they're definitely readable, nice and clear. Cambridge just does amazing quality on their Bibles. This one, it did originally come with 2 ribbons. These have been replaced. So it looks gold to the naked eye, but the camera definitely makes it look yellow. But nice looking ribbons, double satin, really nice quality. Those have been changed. So those are not the stock ribbons that came in this one. But it does have 2. It did come with 2. I believe they were probably just black. But here in the New Testament, we can see that it is in fact red letter. And Cambridge, I think, probably has the absolute best red letter of probably any publisher. I mean, I really wish that publishers could figure out the red letter like Cambridge does. I mean, that just looks fantastic. There's something special about a Cambridge Bible for sure. But this, for being just a small, I mean, it's really not a big Bible, kind of hand size. It's got a lot of features in it. So we get into the back, and then we're going to see some of the helps and extra features. So we've got a short glossary of biblical usage. So it just tells you, that it's going to explain the meaning of certain words that have changed meanings over the years. So here's just a shot of some of those words that have changed meaning over the years. So this is kind of nice to have this in the Bible. So if you're reading something and you're like, well, wait a second, that doesn't seem to be what it means, because the word might have changed to what we use it as now. So you can just flip back to the glossary and see what it meant then versus now, which is really neat. Got a nice concordance, so pretty thick concordance. Nice double column format. Nice dark bold print, nice and readable. I like the way they have the words in bold. So good size concordance, as you can see that the pages, they start over. And there's 2 pages in between, so you do have a little bit of space for notes, but it's 138 page concordance, so that's good size. And then we've got a concise Bible dictionary. So that's handy to have. So for a hand-sized Bible that's only 1 inch thick, it actually really does have a lot of nice features in it. You wouldn't expect that for a Bible this size to have all these extras in it. Then we get right into the back into our maps. There are 15 maps. So it's going to have a list of the maps. Then it's also got an index to the maps as well. And I do like their use of colors in here. So it gives you what each color means. And so as you're scrolling through and looking at it, you can see the list that it is in color. So that makes it nice. Really well done the way that they do that. The maps are on a thicker type of Bible paper. It's not a glossy paper, so you don't get any shine or any glare off of it, but it is a little bit thicker than your regular Bible paper. But the colors and everything that they use in it, really nice shades. And Cambridge maps are always nice. They do a fantastic job with their Bibles in general. I don't think if you got any Cambridge that you would be unhappy with it. So we've got 15 full color maps. They're all nicely done. I really do like the paper that they used in this. Of course, Cambridge all has a sewn binding. There's our model number and ISBN number. But just a fantastic Bible, nice looking. I love the calf split leathers. They do break in really nicely. So I'm going to give you a size comparison next to a pit minion. So there's a little pit minion, also in a calf split. And that this Concord's really not a whole heck of a lot thicker. A little bit bigger footprint, but nice compact sized Bible. So then we've got the Clarion. So a Clarion's going to have a smaller footprint, but it's also going to be thicker, as you can see there. So none of these Bibles are all that big. So it's really, if you have either one of these Bibles here, you can see that it's not going to be too much larger of a jump to go to this one here size-wise. But just excellent features in a Bible that is so compact. You know, I have small hands, so that's really not a very big Bible, and just having it be just 1 inch thick to have all those features in it is fantastic. Just an absolutely beautiful Bible. There's nothing classier than a Cambridge KJV. So again, this one here has been the Cambridge Concord Reference Edition in the King James, black calf split leather. You can also find these in goat skins and other types of covers. There's the ISBN number. This one does retail for $175, but you can definitely find it for less on christianbook.com, so I would definitely check them first. Alright, have a great day. Thanks for watching.